Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mellow Megan. We're back with another yoga sequence today. This will be focused on relieving muscle soreness, and it will be a more full body approach. So I'll be targeting like shoulder stretches, hip stretches, leg stretches, toe stretches. You can never forget the feet. But yeah, I hope it helps you get some relief from the muscle soreness after doing an intense workout. And I hope this helps. So I'll get started. Oh, and we're doing this in a different way today. We're going to do it voiceover style. So instead of me talking through it as I'm on the mat, I'm just going to do a voiceover. So it'll just be a video of me doing it. Let me know what you think of this version, and let me know what your preference is. So let's get back into the sequence. Let's first find a comfortable seat in a cross-legged position like so, or with your seat on your heels. I'm using a pillow in this video to show how accessible props can be. Use the pillow as a cushion under your seat on the edge and crossed legs, and so your seat isn't directly on your heels in this position here. Choose the one that's most comfortable for you, as we'll be here for a little bit. Now let's start focusing on your breath, noticing where your breath resides. Place your hands on your belly and your heart. You want your hand on your belly to ideally rise before the one on your heart. So when inhaling, feel the air fill up in your belly and gradually rise up in your chest. And then exhale and fully release air from your chest, ribs, and belly. We will do a few rounds of these full, complete breaths. Inhaling, feeling the belly rise, ribs expand, and chest broaden. And exhaling and feeling the release, breathing in deeply, filling each component of your torso. And breathing out, letting go of all that stale air. Now we'll do one last big breath, making it the biggest one you've had today, and breathe out through your mouth with a big sigh. Now on your next inhale, rise your arms up to the sky and grab your right elbow. Here you want your head really pressing against your bicep, and I'm turning around here to show you really pressing your hand against your back. So breathe deep in here, particularly to your shoulders, filling it with air and then releasing all the tension as you exhale. Again, now we're just gonna bring that right arm in front of you, holding that into place with your left arm, really spreading through your fingers. Inhaling, breathing deep into the shoulder, and exhaling to release. Now let that go and inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hold the opposite elbow now. Again, inhaling, breathing deep into that shoulder area, and exhaling, releasing. Still making sure your head's pressing against your bicep and your hands pressing against your back. Breathing in and out. On your next inhale, bring that left arm now in front of your torso, holding it in place with the right arm. Really spreading through your fingers and pressing the arm against your chest. Breathing in deep and letting all the tension out. Now, we're going to get up from this position. We're going to do a toe stretch. So flex your toes like so onto the floor and then sit on your heels. Now this can be an intense stretch for a lot of people. So you can lean forward a little bit to a place where it's a little bit more comfortable. Either way will work. And for a challenge, you can even balance on your toes for a harder stretch. You can place your hands in prayer position for more ease. Sway a little bit if you so choose. Now we'll go into all fours to tap out our feet for release. Now widen your knees apart. Bring your hips towards your heels into a child's pose. Here I'm using my pillow underneath my forehead for support, or you can have it underneath your hips on top of your heels, particularly if your hips can't really make it to your heels, which is okay. Sometimes it's just the anatomy. Making sure to bend your elbows and really relax the shoulders here. Breathing deep into your low back. Exhaling and bringing all that tension down. Surrendering to the earth and releasing the low back pain you may be experiencing. Breathing in and out, and on your next inhale, slowly make your way back up to an all fours position. You can set your pillow aside for this next stretch where we're going to inhale, lift our arm up to the sky. First, making sure our knees are under our hips and wrists under shoulders. So inhale that arm up and then thread that arm below your torso. So your chest is laying on top of that arm, and then use your left hand to prop up yourself. Really kind of twist the upper back here. Really breathing into your upper body and exhaling all that tension out. Slowly make your way out of that position. Go back to all fours and go to the other side. So lift the left arm up. Thread it under your torso. Using that right arm now to prop you up into a twist. Inhaling deep into the chest. And exhaling, softening the back. It's a really good stretch for your chest and upper back. Now, when you're ready, slowly make your way out of that position into an all fours again. And now send your hips up towards the sky. Your heels don't need to be touching the ground, but you can pedal your legs a little bit to stretch out each hamstring. You're pressing through your palms, your thumbs, and fingers. Inhaling deep here and slowly walk your feet forward. So we'll go into a forward fold. Deeply bending the knees here. And slowly inhaling and bringing yourself to a standing position, rolling yourself up. And now, while standing here, we're going to make sure our feet are parallel, toes spread it apart, and then inhale, bring your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, lean to the right, placing your arm to your side to really have support, and the other arm over your head. Really bend the elbow here, creating space in your shoulder. Inhaling deep and exhale. Towards the other side. Using that other arm to support your leg. Making sure there's equal length in both sides of your body. Now inhale back to center. And exhale fold. Really deeply bending through the knees again. Maybe adding some movement to get traction on your back. And slowly widening the feet apart so your toes are wider than your heels, and squatting down into a malasana pose here. You can use your pillow support your hips underneath, and you really use your elbows to lever your knees further apart. And your heels don't have to be touching the ground here again. Sometimes it's just anatomy. And sway back and forth, making sure you're breathing deep, tall spine. Exhaling any tension in your hips, and then slowly make your way back, leaning back, and move your body so you are facing the bottom of the mat, and plant your feet in front of you, placing your hands beneath your thighs, creating a flat back, engaging the abs, and bring your arms in front of you to slowly make your way down to a laying position. And use your pillow as a prop underneath your head here for this next stretch of seated pigeon here, where you bring your right arm, your right leg, your right ankle to your left knee, really making sure it's hanging out from your knee, and then you can stay here or bring that knee in towards your chest by interlacing your fingers behind your thigh and really energetically feeling your right knee move away from your face. Inhaling deep into your hips here. And exhaling any tension you feel there. Inhale, you can release, planting your feet down. You can shake out the legs for a second and then bring your left leg and ankle over your right knee. Making sure it's hanging out, really flexing that foot as well. And pushing that knee away from your face. You're squeezing in towards the chest as much as you can, no force. Inhaling deep into the hips and exhaling, releasing any tension or soreness. Breathing in deep and breathing out. Release from that position and slowly make your way to a lying position. Here I'm placing my pillow underneath my knees for added support. It's nicer on your low back with something underneath your knees. Spread your arms out, or you can have them one on your heart, one in your chest. Focusing on the breath now, fully letting go. Shavasana is meant to just give you a moment to relax every body part, soften every joint, every bone, heavy to the ground. Really softening the jaw. Sometimes we forget that. Softening every body part as much as you can, and letting go to any soreness or tension. Focusing on the breath, the body. And I can slowly waken the body by wiggling your fingers and toes, bending knee one at a time. Doing a little cat stretch, stretching your arms above you. Slowly make your way to your right side, using your arm as a pillow. Few deep breaths here, just really grounding down to the earth. And then on your next inhale, push yourself up slowly to a seated position. Either cross-legged or in a kneeling position. Now just focus on your breath again, placing your hand on your chest and your belly once again, doing that full, complete breath where you fill your belly up, feeling the hand rise, and then your ribs, feeling the other hand rise while your chest broadens, and then exhaling, letting it all go, feeling the belly recoil in. A few more breaths here, and if you feel called to, tap into your intuition and place your hands in a body part where you're feeling a lot of tension. Our hands have healing abilities, and we just bring warmth and love and send healing energy to your hands. It can send its way to the soreness and the tension in the muscles and really help release more tension. You can even add a little massage to really release tension and let go. Really breathing here too as well. Never forget the deep breaths. When you're ready, you can let go of that little hand healing session and bring your hands together, starting to rub them, really dipping the chin, generating heat to ground your body down, and then lean forward in gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up to the mat today. Slowly making your way back up, maybe rubbing your hands down your body, your thighs, your shins, and then your feet. Maybe giving yourself a little massage. It's well deserved after this self-care is so necessary. So I'm glad you guys showed up today, and I hope you enjoyed. Namaste.